Hey, welcome back to the channel. I have here a genuine, made in Germany, not West Germany, but Germany, P228. It's got the stamped sheet metal slide. It's got a breech block that's pinned in. It's the real deal. It's a 90s P228, and I don't think they make these anymore at all, which is a shame because they're cool pistols. They're absolutely iconic. I have always wanted one. I've always loved the 220. I've loved the 226. My first SIG was a 225. I loved it. And I would hear people make such a big deal about the 228. For the longest time, I had trouble finding one. They're getting to the point where they're a little hard to find anymore. And the people who have them are awfully proud of them. They bring a lot of money. But Josh helped me acquire this one and for testing for the channel. And I'm super excited to get it to the range and check it out. And so far, I think I'm just going to prefer the 226. Like, this is similar. Oh, I've shot 229s, and this is similar to a 229. So far, I don't get the hype. Like, I get that it's cool and sexy because in the 90s, hey, you could have the 226, which is a great pistol, and this is a little more compact. It was a little more James Bond or whatever. It carried easily, and the Navy used them, and so on. They're fine pistols. It's just, this isn't a lot more concealable than a 226, and I think I'd just rather have a 226. But it's got a great trigger. It's German made. It's a wonderfully made pistol, and I've been enjoying handling it and checking it out. Haven't gotten to the range yet, but I'm excited to try one of these for the first time and just see what I think. I can't imagine it's all that different from shooting a 226 or a 225, but I was excited about it. Wanted to show it off a little bit. I don't know. I've heard from people for years that there's some special sauce here, that there's something really special about these that the other SIGs don't have. I guess we'll see. But anyway, I wanted to introduce you to this new toy that I'm checking out, and I'll keep you updated. Keep your powder dry. All right, Sig Sauer P228. This will be the first time I've ever fired a P228, and certainly first time for this one. Shooting at that dot, that orange dot in the lower right. We'll just see how we do. All right, that's 15 rounds. Let's see how we did. All right, this piece of paper is covering up the group that I shot before with 22 long rifle. So that's our group. A couple of flyers. Most of the group is here. That's at 15 yards. I'm not going to complain. Any inaccuracy is my fault. Certainly not the pistols. I'm shooting Winchester White Box bulk pack ammo. It's 9 Luger. It's 115 grain, I think, full metal jacket. Nothing special. Very basic target ammo, cheap stuff. But we've got a nice group here. As I said, a couple of flyers, definitely my fault. This pistol in single action has such a clean light break. A couple of those were true surprise breaks. I was pressing the trigger and not expecting to fire, and fired all of a sudden. Obviously, I mean, it's close enough, right? I had a decent sight picture, but I don't know which of these were the surprise breaks. Was it these flyers? I doubt it. It was probably in here. Those are probably some of the better shots that I fired. But yeah, absolutely terrific for what was marketed as a compact pistol, although we can argue about how compact it is. Excellent accuracy. Any inaccuracy is my fault, not the pistols. Now I'd like to do some double action shooting with the P228. I'm going to fire every round double action. It occurred to me that I neglected this last time. I really like that single action trigger. We're just on the range. I'm not drawing from a holster, but you know, the pistol is really intended to be fired. That first round should be double action. So let's see how she does. I'll be shooting at the head of the target this time. I think that one was a little low for the record. That's my 5 rounds. Let's go down range and see what happens. All right, from the P228, we have, in no particular order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was my aiming point. I did say that one of those was low. I don't know which one of these it was that I called. You know, it's a decent group, double action, 15 yards. It's not great. And once again, we know this pistol can do better. That's me. The reason we're seeing so much inconsistency, I mean, I can cover it with my hand, but that's nothing to brag about. Mostly what we're seeing is just my own inconsistency. The pistol is capable of doing better than that, but that's definitely not bad.
Sun is down, guns are down. Good night, YouTube.